Welcome back to the podcast. It's been about 10 months since our last edition. A lot has happened in those 10 months. My name is Eddie,
My name's Gigi.
and we are here together with the New Parent Again podcast. Gigi's sticking her tongue out saying that the way that we're doing this intro is cringe, but I really like it.
It's cringing me a lot.
It's okay. You're going to be fine, and life's going to continue successfully. So the New Parent Again podcast was something that I put together based on a website. I got away from the website because it just takes up way too much time. But I wanted to get back to the podcast because I really believe in doing this. It's very important to me that my daughter and I have a channel to talk and we can share our experiences with the world.
Yeah, I think this is really fun to do.
Yeah, it's great. We just got some new microphones we're trying out. Spent a little bit of money trying to upgrade it so we can have
A little?
a little bit of money. We're not going to talk about how I got in trouble.
For spending like
That's
a
it.
bunch of money.
A bunch of money. And yeah, that's not what we're here to talk about though today. Thanks for trying to get me in trouble again with the world. But to me, it's worth it, and I can't wait to use the equipment. And here we are,
Yeah.
10 months later. Okay, Gigi's dying to share something. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay, so I got my AirPods.
10 months ago, there was a poll on our Spotify and through text messages and phone calls and everybody else advocating for Gigi that she wanted podcasts and that, or not podcasts, AirPods, and that she should get them.
Mm.
I did not want to get her the AirPods, and she's shaking them right now in her hand because I felt like she would lose them, and they're very expensive.
Yeah, at first she got me this Target. Like they're called Heydays.
Would you call them dupes?
Dupes.
AirPod dupes?
They are dupes. They're called Heydays. I didn't really like them because like every time I touch them a little bit, if I was on the phone, they would hang up right away.
Were they that sensitive?
Yeah, very.
So, yeah, but I wanted her to have something that she can lose that wasn't going to cost me a bunch of money. And to my surprise, she never officially lost them.
Well, I don't know where they're at now, but it's fine. Oh wait, actually they're in my room, but I broke I took like the soft part you put in your ear.
Oh, yeah.
I took that off of it.
Oh, that's okay. Just the little rubber covers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I wanted to see, it's like taking care of a pet. You get a goldfish, something like that. You got to make sure it survives.
Yeah.
So that happened, and she survived them. She didn't lose any. So she got her AirPods for your birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're for your birthday.
I love them. They're the best.
Yeah, I'm not so sure on the investment still because they're always in her ear, like most kids her age.
I like them.
I know you do, but that's cool. I'm glad, and you haven't lost any, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Some of my friends only have one AirPod because they lost the other half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know how they last in the air. I'm not an Apple fan at all. I'll just go ahead and irritate like 80% of the world. I am pro Android.
Disgusting, right?
My daughter has an iPhone. It's an ongoing battle. I
Yeah.
did not want her to get the iPhone.
I'm literally the only person in this house that has an Apple,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
Yeah, even my iPad you use more than I do.
Yeah. You don't like it.
It's just I'm faster on my phone than I am on an iPad.
That's true.
But anyways, we digress. So 15 months is your little sister's age.
Yeah. 1 year and 3 months.
1 year and 3 months. A lot has happened with her. So to give some updates, right? Again, this is the New Parent Again podcast. So this is about different generations, not only just conversations with my daughter, but talking about life in general. Penny is doing great. She is my love. You do not have to raise your hand.
Okay. So, I wasn't add on about the podcast. Basically, it's two different perspectives because you have your own perspective and I have my different perspective at a younger age.
And we have the perspective of your little sister.
Yeah.
So we get to lump all that in there and try to make sense of this craziness.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was a good concept. So Penny is 15 months old. She is not crawling. She is not walking. And you know what? That's totally okay. We've talked about this and a few other takes, but the truth remains the same. All kids develop at their own pace. She can stand. She can walk with support.
She can't stand by herself, though.
She cannot balance herself, but she thinks it's hilarious when she tries.
Yeah.
If you stand her up and then you let her go and let her rock left or right, she thinks it's the funniest. She just giggles like crazy. She thinks it's hilarious. But she can scoot. She can move forward or backward. She can maneuver. pretty well. She just is not. I don't know if she just doesn't have the strength in her legs yet, or she just doesn't have the will to completely walk yet. But she's definitely getting there.
She's trying her best to because she wants her independence really badly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Sometimes she wants just to be attached to us every minute, and sometimes she wants her own
Actually,
stuff.
you raise a good point. Yeah, that's true. Because there are times where, most times, where we can't even feed her anymore.
Yeah, she'll like move your hand away and like snatch the food from your hand and eat it
Yeah,
herself.
she'll literally slap your hand to make sure that she feeds herself the food.
The other day, I was trying to put her to sleep with her bottle, and I was trying to hold it for her, and then she smacked my hand out of the way.
Yeah, she'll do that. Yeah, and then she grabs. She is very independent. You're right.
Yeah, but
But
she has her moments
she
where she wants
definitely
to be
has her moments.
attached.
Yes.
Last night, we were at my grandma's house, and she would not like leave my grandma's side. I tried holding her to give my grandma a break. Nope, she would
Yeah,
stay on
even when
there.
I went down to pick you guys up, she literally pushed me away.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's up with her. She's crazy.
She's complicated, just like you
Hey,
and your mother.
hey,
Hey,
trying to fight?
no. So let's but so okay. Penny is also in physical therapy.
Yeah.
It's not much physical therapy because the physical therapist wears a mask, and honestly, it scares the life out of Penny. She does not want to be anywhere near her. So we started doing the physical therapy at home via like a Zoom call, if you will, and the therapist kind of guides us on what to do. I think it's pretty cool though. There's no real call for attention or anything urgent. There's nothing I want to say quote unquote wrong with her. She's fine. She just needs a little bit more practice in that development in that area, and taking on that help and support is something that we were willing to do to make sure that she gets everything she needs to be able to walk or crawl or whatever the next steps for her are.
Yeah. Before you guys started calling like for the physical therapy, when we went to the doctors to actually do it in person, it wasn't like a lot of pressure, but I feel like Penny thought it was because we were like trying to get her to do stuff, but she really didn't want to. But like it was also wasn't a lot of pressure because there was like a bunch of toys around her, and I felt like it was home, but like I guess she didn't see it that way.
No, I think she kind of felt all the eyes on her and people
Maybe,
trying to
yeah.
get her to do stuff, and she really wasn't having it. And I think the mask on the therapist's face made her nervous
Yeah, probably.
because it's not something that she was used to seeing.
Yeah, and she probably didn't know the lady. She
And she
didn't.
didn't know, she didn't
Yeah.
know her, right? So that's another part of it too.
Yeah.
So we moved the sessions to at home, online, and we've had a great deal of success with that. But thank you to everybody that we've talked to about this topic and subject. Everybody tells us the same thing. She's gonna be fine. There's no need for concern. Everybody's told us stories about either themselves or other people around them that walked a little bit later, and there's definitely nothing for us to worry about. So, thank you to everybody for your support, not only with us as a family, but to our little girl.
Yeah.
So, if you have a similar experience, you'd like to share it, of course, you can always let us know. So, the next topic of the day, we're going to talk about brain rot.
Oh.
So, brain rot, to those that don't know what it means, is the new version of slang. Obviously, this generation understands that their language makes absolutely no sense,
It doesn't.
and that's why they have themselves labeled it as
Brain rot.
brain rot. Right. To us, this would be slang, and I was using one earlier, and Gigi gave me this crazy look when I said all that and a bag of chips.
It makes no
It
sense.
makes all the sense because it's saying that whatever that was is everything. It's what would you say? It's the alpha.
No.
You wouldn't say that's the alpha for that.
No.
What would you say to something that's like really cool?
Um. Cool. Like.
I
I don't
hate
know.
you. Cool.
Like. I mean, for our brain rot, honestly, it's like just anywhere. It's like random.
Yeah, it's completely random. So I have a list of things. So you say, "What's up, chat?"
Sup chat.
Sup, chat, and that comes from people like YouTubers and live streamers talking to their audience using the word chat. You guys took that and used it in everyday language.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't sound that bad. It sounds kind of cool. What's
Yeah.
up, chat? To us, that would just be like, I don't know, what would that be for us, dude?
I guess, right?
Like bro?
Yeah.
But then your version of bro is bruh.
Yeah.
Everything
Bruh.
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 Bruh. With a little
It's like this. It's like
at the end.
bruh. Bruh.
Yeah, that. So that you got
Yeah.
bruh,
And he learned chat recently from my cousin or cousin. Yeah. Yeah.
Alex. Yeah, I mean he's definitely family,
Yeah.
right? Then we have the Phantom Tax.
Phantom tax. It's not phantom. Phantom tax.
Phantom.
Phantom tax.
Oh, so what is that?
Like phantom tax basically. So I've looked it up before. Phantom tax basically like when you take stuff from your friends and you call it phantom tax.
So that would be in my world the dad tax.
Yeah.
Every time you guys get food or anything that I want, I simply declare
Dad tax.
dad tax, and now it's mine. At least a piece of it.
Or
Uh,
like if somebody has food,
yeah,
that's good, but like phantom tax.
and they just pay up.
Yeah,
Man,
sometimes
taxes are
that
terrible.
they'll just shove the food in their face.
So you don't get any.
Yeah,
I mean that.
I've done
Yeah,
that before too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just stuff your face. Nobody gets it.
yeah. Or I'll lick it, and sometimes our friend will be like, "I still want it." Like, oh,
That didn't stop anything.
it doesn't.
Yeah, you kids eat stuff off the ground. You're still at that age.
I still will when I'm older.
Uh, so
Like, you're
gross.
wasting food though. Like,
So gross. Ohio Rizzler.
okay, so Ohio used to be like a really big thing. Ohio was like a crazy place where like everything crazy happened. And I remember asking you about Ohio because I remember you went and you like were talking about how football stuff.
Yeah, it was. It's a huge college football scene. The entire city would shut down anytime they were playing. Every TV in town is on pre-football, post-football, meaning before a game, after a game, and during the game. There's Ohio football flags everywhere, or state flags for their college everywhere. It's just a diehard college football town.
But in our minds, Ohio was like where brain rot was from.
Oh, so in your brain, Ohio is the hub, is the starting point of brain rot.
Yes, yeah, basically.
Okay, so then we have the Ohio Rizzler.
So Rizzler is like someone who could pick up anybody, like no matter what. Like they just have that Riz.
Nah, they got game,
Oh,
is what you meant to say.
okay.
So Rizzler equals game in my world. So Ohio, what is like where everything's so that's where everything was cool from.
Yeah, like all this, like I was about to say slang. No, never with that word. The brain rot came from.
Okay. Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet. Skibbity toilet's like this guy who like swings his head out of this toilet like crazy. I don't get it.
So what does it mean though? How do you use it?
Skibbity toilet.
That's just how you use it.
I mean, it's just a word, honestly.
It just you just throw it in where appropriate.
Yeah,
It's like that one word that can be anything. It just depends how it's used.
I guess yeah. I don't really use it often,
So
but there's this one girl at school. I say hi, Uwu girl, and then she goes hi, Skibbity toilet girl.
okay. Alpha.
Alpha. Okay, so alpha and sigma are basically the same thing, cause they're both like at the top level.
Alpha. I don't know if that's accurate.
Are you sure? I
Of
don't
course,
know.
of course, I'm not sure.
For alpha?
I guess in general with your guys is I have like no voice right now. Um, I think in general with your guys' language it doesn't make any sense. So
Nothing makes sense in this brain rot.
yeah, I mean yeah, and it's called brain rot. So there is. So I'm gonna look at what does it mean to be sigma.
Okay, while you're looking that up, at school we have this rule in our classroom. It's no brain rot until after 12 o'clock. Honestly, we break that rule an awful lot. And sometimes if we hear someone say it before 12 o'clock, we'll like remind them, we'll be like, no brain rot, no brain rot.
So according to Google, what exactly is a sigma? Popular among Generation Alpha, sigma is a term that refers to a person who acts independently and does not need many
Yeah,
friends.
like the top dog, basically, right?
A sigma is typically a self sufficient and prefers solo time. I still don't even know what that means.
I think it relates to alpha.
And what's alpha?
Like, alpha is like, you're like the leader, the top, at the top.
Like I'm the alpha in this house, right?
Sure, sure,
I am the alpha.
sure. Okay.
What? Why are you
Whatever
saying that?
floats your boat.
That's an old one.
Nah, yeah, it
Why,
is.
why are you saying that so passively, like you don't believe it?
Because it's a lie. I don't know why you're lying on here.
Why would I lie?
You think you're like the top here?
I run this house.
What if I tell mom that?
Don't tell your mother that.
Exactly.
So then, beta.
Beta. Okay, beta is like you're at the lowest and you have like no say in anything. Like you're literally the beta.
So I'm the alpha.
No, you're the beta. Mom's the alpha.
So in my household, it used to be, if you've ever seen The Office, the assistant of the assistant, right? That was Dwight.
Oh yeah,
Remember, your mom used to always say this.
yeah. You're
And,
at the lowest.
and then you were the
Even our dog was higher than you.
Yeah, Gizmo outranked me. So Gigi was the assistant to the assistant, and then Gizmo was the assistant to the assistant to the assistant. Now Penny's in there.
Yeah,
And
Penny's
then,
like the assistant to the assistant to the assistant. So Gizmo is lower now.
oh yeah, Penny's above Gizmo.
Yeah, Penny's after me.
And then
Oh, actually no, Penny's before me actually.
and then I'm last on the poll
Yeah.
regardless.
So mom, Penny, me, Gizmo, and then you.
Great. Nice to know where I stand.
Hey,
with
I got
everybody.
outranked too.
You did. You know, I got outranked when you showed up in this world.
Yeah.
I was number one in my family's eyes, and nobody. It's like now when I go pick you up from school, nobody says hi to me anymore ever. It's where's Penny?
Yeah.
Where's Penny? It's all I hear is where's Penny,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
We'll have some more brain rot too.
I'm still adjusting. Oh, okay, go ahead. What else you got?
Or I don't know if it's really brain rot, but like womp womp.
What's womp womp?
Womp. Okay, you know how like that sound goes womp womp womp.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, if like something doesn't go your way, we'll just go womp womp.
Okay, I see
Like,
that.
but like cry about it basically.
Yeah.
Um,
More?
I'm trying to think. I don't think that like there's not a lot. Or I don't know. Omega, I guess. Like also like the top, you know.
Yeah.
That's not really brain rot, but like you know.
I think brain rot is just pretty much any sayings that you guys make up on the fly that stick.
Yeah.
And your guys' language has no like theme. It just completely just runs from every direction, left to right,
Yeah.
up and down, and somehow you guys speak it and understand it.
Mostly it's from the internet.
Yeah, it's just like this. It's like people just grabbing things.
Yeah.
Like if it was a computer, it'd be random copy and paste.
Yeah. Honestly, like we'll just like see something cool on the internet and we'll just like say it at school and it becomes a thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's so random.
Honestly, there's some words I don't even know still. I'm still learning some brain rot.
I think brain rot is a forever subject for you guys.
Probably.
I think it's gonna go on until the end of time, until Penny's generation.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go on until Penny's generation changes it again.
Yeah, at school, at daycare, my teacher, we were asking him, we were like, are we Gen Z or Gen Alpha? And I guess we're Gen Alpha.
Yeah, you guys are Gen Alpha for sure.
I thought we were Gen Z.
No, you guys are Alpha.
So Penny's Gen Alpha as well.
Yeah, I suppose Penny is Alpha as well.
She is.
Yeah. So
I
like,
had him look it up.
did you?
Yeah.
So to talk about like the slang, right? So like Nana and Appa's generation, they would say like peace and love, right? And then in my generation, we would say things like, oh, you know what we used to say a lot? A lot of slang has changed when we used to just hang up the phone back in the day. So we would say things like, some people would say things like late,
Oh yeah, you do that a lot.
right?
Late.
Yeah, I still do that.
Or but.
Yeah, you like to make fun of me for my half by, which I didn't realize I did until you started embarrassing me for it.
Go but.
What else was there? I remember people used to say one. One was like one love. I don't know. It's just like different adaptations of words that we use to hang up the phone.
Yeah, that's weird.
What else was there? I don't know. There's just so
See you
much.
later, alligator.
Yeah, that was one, right? That was an old school one.
That's
like
like really,
later.
that's like
later
really
gator.
old.
That's yeah, but you know, it's the evolution.
That's something.
Of slang.
That's something we do to cringe too. We do it to
Cringe. Yeah. See, we didn't use words like cringe, things like that. So let's move into Halloween.
Yes. Oh.
Halloween is right around the corner.
Okay. Can I say it? Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
Basically, I used to hate Halloween. Now it's like my favorite. Like it scares me because the decorations are low key scary, but I love it. I love it. I don't know why. But
So-
like lately, I've been just getting so into it.
So what are you excited for?
Okay, so me and my friend Annie, we want to dress up together. We've had like a lot of themes already, but like we don't know what to pick. So our first one was the Sandlot. We wanted to dress up as that, but we heard someone else was gonna do that, so we changed the idea. And right now we're at like Pitbull, like Mr. Worldwide.
I thought you guys were gonna do like a whole class theme though.
They wanted to, but like everybody's doing their own thing now.
I think a class theme would be so much cooler.
I know, but like when we go out, it won't make sense. You know?
Like individually, you mean?
Yeah.
That's true. But at school,
Yeah, that would be cool though. Yeah, it would.
that would be super cool.
Yeah. But like for the student senate, they have like their own theme, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah. But right now we're on Mr. Worldwide. But like that's gonna be hard, you know?
So we have to get you like a
bald cap.
A bald cap. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Because we were both thinking something crazy because like that's like the only time of the year where like you can be crazy and you can't get made fun of, you know?
Yeah, no, it's definitely encouraged.
Right?
So I think we're going to do for a family one, and you don't have to be part of it. We've talked about this for months now, and I think we're gonna do. Is it Little Red Riding Hood?
Really?
Yeah, did Mom talk to you about that?
No.
Yeah, so Little Red Riding Hood. So what we're gonna do is, Mom is going to be.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be
Little
like the
Red
grandma,
Riding
right?
Hood. Yeah, right. Penny's going to be the big bad wolf, and then I'm going to be the grandma.
That'll be cool.
That'll be cool. So there's still room if you want to participate.
I'm gonna get eaten by the wolf.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, she's violent. Penny has been known to throw hands.
Wait, so Penny's the wolf? Or?
Penny's the wolf.
Aw, that's
Yeah,
cute.
Penny's gonna be the wolf.
That's cute. Last year, you guys wore
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that was cute. I'm super excited though. Last year, or not last year, 2 years ago, we almost got kidnapped. That's something.
Oh, you're talking about that random van that showed up?
Yeah, me and Natalie, like Indira, I think, right, was there?
Yes.
Like we're never gonna forget about that. We always bring it up every Halloween.
You guys talk about that?
Every Halloween.
So we were trick or treating in the neighborhood. It just like randomly happened, or a couple kids came over, no problem. We did trick or treating in the neighborhood, and this van shows up, no big deal. But then this guy gets out, like a full grown adult
Yeah.
with a mask on, and gets out and just like slowly walks up to one house. Did he have a bag or anything?
I think so. Like it's like a bag, little
I
bag.
felt like he had
And
something.
his windows were tinted, I think.
Right, yeah. It was everything like creepy.
Yeah.
And then he sees us, and then he turns the other way all of a sudden.
And he goes back in his van. I
And
think.
he went back in his van, and he just sat there.
Yeah.
And
That was really
it
scary.
gave everybody this really weird, creepy serial killer Halloween movie vibe.
Yeah.
That was just.
I don't really remember it very well, but like I remember you guys talking about it and I was creeped out.
Yeah, that whole situation was weird.
Yeah. Last year, me and my cousin, we accidentally matched. We were both Luigi. That was
Oh,
fun.
that's right.
Yeah.
That was by accident?
Yeah, and her friend was Mario too. So that was cool.
Yeah, you and Meilani were Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, and then
Then you met up with your cousins later, and then
Yeah.
you guys were both Luigi.
yeah, and her friend was Mario, so that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
We went trick or treating by ourselves. That was cool. It was funny.
Yeah, that was a lot for me.
And a lot for me too. I didn't know anybody. The only person I knew was Lisette. So
No, you went with a bunch of your cousins, didn't you?
no.
Not this time?
No, it
Because
was
they
just her
broke off
friends.
on their own.
Yeah, it was we met up at one point, but it was just her friends.
It's very hard for me as a parent to let you walk around on a night like Halloween and trick or treat.
I was scared too. And my cousin, she was playing scary music. Her and her friends were playing scary music, so I was like,
Yeah, you guys are in a group though, and we can track you, and you're responding to your phone.
yeah,
And I know you really are dying for independence.
yeah. And since my tia or one of her friends lived by there, so we saw her there.
Yeah, no, we knew pretty much the entire neighborhood.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, my cousin did. So
Yeah.
yeah, we got a bunch of free ice pops. I think.
Really?
Yeah,
God, it was still that hot in October.
it was cold. I think.
You said ice pops.
Yeah, it was cold though.
It was cold outside?
Yeah.
Well, I know that, let's see, it's like 95 degrees today, and
Yeah.
September's ending. This weather is
I'm
wild.
hot in here right now.
Are you hot?
Yeah.
Nah.
But for Halloween, I'm really excited. I don't really know what I'm gonna be yet. I'm always super indecisive and very last minute.
Oh my gosh, it's murder. All parents would agree that the stuff you drive us through, the kids put us through, for your indecisiveness is nuts.
Yeah.
So, what costume ideas have you had?
Like ideas.
Yeah.
So, like the Sandlot, the Mr. Worldwide, And that's really it, honestly. Like we find like a bunch of random ideas. Or honestly, so my cousins, I know we're not gonna do it, but it was like a good idea I thought of. So I was thinking, since I have a bunch of like girl cousins and we're all super close, right? We could all wear like thing one, thing twos, like a shirt with like a little tutu, you know?
Yeah,
It was like thing one, like the oldest is thing one, and like goes down, you know? That'd be really cool, wouldn't it?
that'd be cool.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. Maybe one year though. Maybe next year.
Wasn't another one of your guys' ideas minions for this year?
Yeah, that was a good
That was a
idea.
classroom idea, right?
Yeah, classroom
Yeah.
idea and like a cousin idea too.
Yeah, so there's so much, so many of you guys in both directions, so many cousins and so many kids in the classroom.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool.
I think some people are gonna be minions though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's like the homecoming game we just went to. It
Yeah.
was minion themed.
Yeah, the thing was minions.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
That was cool.
There was people dressed in yellow and blue all over the place, face
Yeah.
painting, costumes.
The I think I don't know what it's called, but it's like the student center for St. Mary's. Or oh I don't know, but his name is Vincent. He's like a senior, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I think he's like the president for the student or senate or whatever it is called for them.
Uh-huh.
And he was in an inflatable costume, minion costume.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we took a picture with him. See, yeah. Or I don't have it right now, but we took a picture with him. It was super cool. We were all laughing
How did you meet him?
at science camp. He was one of the
Oh,
counselors.
okay.
Here, I have a picture right here. Look.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was cool, right? It was super fun though. I had a good time at the St. Mary's game too.
Yeah, so we went to our football game on Friday night. It was a homecoming game. Shout out to my cousin Julie, my god sister, and to her daughter Jalissa.
She got homecoming
She
queen.
was a homecoming queen. Such a big deal. Such a big honor.
She looks so pretty.
Yeah, she looked like a queen.
Yeah.
Like I called her a princess, and I was very quickly corrected by Gigi, saying no, she's not a princess. She is the queen,
Yeah.
and she definitely earned the right because that girl works so hard.
Yeah. I definitely got bragging rights saying she was my cousin.
She is at that school from like I think her mom told me like around 6 a.m. some days to all the way towards like 8 p.m. because
Yeah.
she's in so many after school activities. She's in drill, she's in drama, she's in the plays. She just does so much stuff.
Yeah.
She works really, really hard.
Everybody that knows her at St. Mary's says she's super sweet that I've
Yeah,
heard of.
she's an awesome kid. And then
Yeah.
her mom is awesome, right? Their family.
Yeah.
But they're all very involved, hardworking
Yeah.
people.
And her
So
sister definitely takes after her.
yeah, yeah, it's a great family. So shout out to the entire family. We love you guys.
Yeah. I remember yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, right? Or
Yeah,
no, the day after.
day after, yep.
Um my friend, she was like, "Oh, did you guys see the queen, like the pretty girl?" Or she called something like that. And I was like, "That's my cousin." Oh yeah, she was like calling her the pretty girl.
The pretty girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Last night, speaking of beautiful, your mom and I got to go on a date.
Yeah.
We don't very often get to go out on date nights. We definitely live our lives around our kids. And
Yeah.
I am not upset to say that. It is a blessing and an honor to be able to be as involved as we are as parents. But it is very, very nice every once in a while to get away.
Yeah.
It's very important.
You should have told me to give you some pickup lines.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So Gigi has this thing where anytime I get a date night, she feeds me pickup lines.
I remember one time, you guys wanted to have a date here, and I was like gonna put a headset in and like tell you.
Yeah, she wanted to put a headset in
I was gonna
and
hide by the
feed
stairs.
and feed me lines to say to her.
Yeah.
We never did that though, did we?
No, we need to
No,
though.
but you write them down for me,
Yeah.
and then when we go out to dinner, and I'll pull them out and I'll start like saying the
Yeah.
lines on them, and they're a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Jane gave me one. What's looking good cooking? What's looking good cooking? That was cooking good looking.
That's the whole line.
Yeah.
I was, I was like waiting for the rest of it.
What's looking good cooking?
What's looking good cooking?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Like what's cooking good looking?
I know what that means.
Yeah, but what's looking good cooking?
This is brain rot.
Yeah.
Okay. So your mom and I got to go to a concert last night. We went to go see Usher.
I got merch.
Gigi got merch. Very big deal for us. That You Got It Bad is our song, and we got to perform it live, and it was very cool. We got to go out with Penny's godparents.
Yeah.
All
The
right,
Plahangs.
Melvin and Natalie Plahang. Awesome people. We're very happy to have them in our lives.
Mhm.
Something else I should say. So unfortunately, my mom and dad weren't able to go out to an event. Our friend, very close friend of the family, Nancy, had a retirement party. Nance, I'm very sorry I took my mom away from you from that event. But I was on Facebook the other day and I saw a post that Nancy wrote about my mom,
Oh,
Nana.
really?
Yeah,
That's sweet.
it was very sweet, and it basically gave my mom so much credit for being involved in her life.
Aw.
Yeah, it was super cool, and I was very, very surprised to see that.
He's crying. He's
I'm not.
crying.
I'm not
Wait, let me
crying.
get a picture.
I'm not crying,
Look at
but I
me.
am definitely proud. It's a
Look at
proud
me.
moment. I'll look at you.
Right?
It's
He's
a proud
crying.
moment, right? Because it's like it's a very big deal to know that my mom had such a good impact on people in their lives. To know that my mom had such a good impact on people. And Nancy is another amazing person. Every year she does donations and food drives and clothing drives for people. They've named a park after her. She's
Really?
yeah, she's very invested in the community.
Wow.
And my mom never ceases to amaze me with the amount of people that she has helped, been a part of a positive influence in their lives. So shout out to my mom.
That
Um,
one astronaut guy.
yeah, yeah, yep. She knows him. How do I say it? I'm always surprised by the amount of people she knows and the reach that she's had in her life. So it's very cool. So sorry, Nance, that she couldn't make it. Thank you, Mom, for looking after our kids. We had these tickets booked for months, and thank you for allowing us to have our night out.
Yeah.
So
Nana and all her comadres.
and all her comadres. Yeah, she comes. She has a very close knit group of friends. So thank you to everybody for being a part of our lives. And that's all I got for today's podcast. I wanted to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah. Okay. So for my friends that are watching this, I'm trying to get my dad to like do a class podcast. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah. Okay. So she has this idea, or her classmates have this idea, to do a podcast with her entire classroom, which I don't think is going to be physically possible.
Yeah. But we can try.
You guys just got in trouble the other day for being too loud
Yeah.
during picture day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, during picture day. They got the recess taken away because they don't know how to stop yapping.
Yeah.
And now you
We're
want
yapaholics.
to yapaholics. And now you want to do a podcast with the entire classroom.
Yeah, my class is down.
To
Like,
to all talk at the same time?
yes.
That sounds
Great, right? Amazing.
amazing.
Right?
Sounds amazing.
But we're trying. We're trying.
Well, we'll see how it goes, but we look forward to Halloween. We're gonna try to get back on pattern, on a weekly pattern for podcast.
Yeah.
I look forward to the audio getting better, the scripts getting better as we get back into a rhythm. So tell your friends about it. Tell your enemies about it. Tell everybody about it. The New Parent Again podcast. We're back, and we look forward to
I'm gonna put that in the Eminem song. Guess who's back?
back again. Yeah, we look forward to more. So thanks, guys, for listening. Talk to you soon. We're out.
Bye.
Bye.